Welcome to Tov Jewish News Channel. With us today is Gozali, mixed martial arts and bare knuckle boxing fighter. But before that, let's watch a small teaser from our new series on Hamas, Hamas in Your Backyard.
The crusades of the thousands of years ago are depicted as a Western invasion of the Middle East in order to destroy Islam. The same thing is Israel. Both Christianity and Judaism conspired in order to defeat Islam by creating something like resurrection. And this is what boggles the mind.
So, Chaim, first and foremost, I have to tell you that it's a great honor to speak to you, the biggest name in Israeli martial arts.
Thank you.
And recently, there was some drama involved with you in the martial arts world. Many Muslim fighters from the UFC world were very angry with you. Could you please tell us about that story and how did that come about?
Yeah, the story started when I saw, all the fighters, the Muslim fighters like Khabib Nurmagomedov, Muhammad Balel, Islam, and Chimaev, like posting a lot of posts about Israel. All kind of fake stuff, like what we're doing, killing people, killing babies, and stuff like that. And then Chimaev was winning in the UFC, and in English he said, like, stop with the war, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, everybody, let's live in peace. And then, in his own language, the guys said, give me a rifle and I'm going to come and fight for Palestine or free Palestine or something like that. I'm the first one who's going to. So I said, okay, well, the guy is lying. So I started to, write posts about it, but nobody paid attention at the beginning. After they do the airplane that in Dagestan, the Israeli airplane landed in Dagestan, so all the people over there come to the airplane, and start looking for Jewish. So I have to do something, what I can do. So, every day I'm going to the, to soldier and bring them food and stuff and like everything. So one of the shells, I put all the four fighters, Khabib, Muhammad, Chimaev, and Islam on the shield. And I put it and I posted. I didn't know it's going to be like that. So after one day, I went to sleep, wake up. 82 movies, like small movies they do about me. But what did they do? Everybody said, like, I post on Muslim fighters because of the Muslim, not because of the talk about Israel, So all the Muslim world started to attack me and attack me and attack me. And then Chimaev sent me a message and said, if I'm going to meet you, I'm going to kill you. So I said, you can kiss mine, and like,
yeah.
Stuff. So it started like that. And, it's continued now. I'm like getting like 1,000 messages every day. I'm like, they block my, even my WhatsApp, they block,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my WhatsApp is blocked. And they like sending message, but it's become so big now that everybody is sending me message, like cursing and hate message and stuff like that. But I'm not going to stop, So I said, so I posted another video and I said, if you want to fight, I can meet you in a bare knuckle fight any day of the week. Just say yes.
I think it's a very cheap trick from turning the purpose of your video from being anti-Semitic to being anti-Muslim, where it clearly wasn't, because you weren't talking about all the Muslim fighters. You were only talking about the ones who said clearly anti-Semitic things, such as Hamza Chimaev said. Did you see the story where he said that they will kick all the Jews out of Palestine and they will free this land?
Yeah, it started with that. And the other message that he said, give me the strongest man in Israel and I'm going to beat him or something like that. So I posted a post. I said, I'm not the strong one in Israel, but I can fight you any day, any time. So, it started like that. It started, and then the shell and everything. And now it's so big, everybody's like, the Twitter is like, my Twitter, I got like 4,000 followers and 9 million of engagement.
Wow.
4,000 followers and 9 million engagement. Crazy.
Since the moment you posted the video with the tank shells, right?
I went to, it was like Thursday I put it, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday? Friday. I'm keeping the Shabbat and stuff. So before the Shabbat, I put the phone off, I opened the phone after Shabbat, 10,000 message.
Wow.
10,000. Everything is like, you're going to die, we're going to catch you, you're going to die. Each movie they make about me, come to our country, we're going to kill you, come to our country. Indonesia love me over there. Every day from Indonesia, I'm getting, 100 of messages a day just from over there. Come, I'm going to kill you. Come, I'm going to fight you. Come. I'm fighting only with those 4 names. If they want to meet me in a bare knuckle fight, I'm over there. And now we have Jack Shields, the anti-Semitic fighter. He's not even a Muslim, but he's posting a lot of posts about us, like fake stuff, crazy stuff. So I call them chicken fake Jack, chicken fake Jack. If you want to meet me in a bare knuckle, let's meet. So he said, yes, I'm going to meet you. I'm going to fight you bare knuckle. Come to the US, send me a message when you're in one of the gym, and I'm going to fight. Send you a message in one of the gym? Come on. All the big organization in the world. You want to fight me? Let's fight in a real organization that all the world going to see him like getting punched, and But since I told him that, it was quiet.
Did you get any update on the fight with the Muslim fighters? Did they say where they want to fight you? Did they choose a platform where they want to fight you?
No, nobody talk about it. Just Chimaev said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to see you, something like that. I'm going to see you in the street. I'm going to kill you. I don't know, something like that. You think the street it's the ring, or the cage. And only the Jack Shields said, I'm going to fight you. And then I say, okay, let's fight. And then he do that like I'm 12 years old. Let's fight after school, Let's meet at the gym. Call me when you come to the States. Yeah, I'm going to fly to the States. Call you. I'm in the gym. You come in.
It's funny how all of those people talk about fighting, but none of them really take actual steps to go to an actual fight. All of them, or write you mean messages on the internet, or they just give you some terms. Come to my gym in the US, in my state, and fight me only there. Just pick a place and fight.
The coach of Chimaev make a video, a real video. Like put a lot of effort on this video. Come to Dubai and meet us in our gym. Come to Dubai. Half of the world want to kill me because I'm Jewish. I'm going to fly to Dubai and say, hey, I come over here. Hey, want to fight? Those people will, like, they need to buy a brain, brain to put the brain inside of the head and start to think. Come on, you want to fight? Let's do it in a real ring, in a real organization. I'm willing to fight. Bare knuckle, each one of them. I don't mind. But in a real fight, in a real organization that people are going to see it, they're going to be like TV and everything, Not like in a gym. Come to Dubai. I'm going to come to Dubai.
And tell me, what reactions did you get from the director of UFC, Dana White, or other people who run the MMA scene? What did they
ignore me? They ignore me because I post also a video on Dana White that you give the stage to fighters to do what to tell to spread the hate against Israel. You give him you don't tell him not to do that. Nothing. Just do whatever you want. So he's one of them. For me, it's like he's with them. So I did a couple of videos, but no answer. He's not going to answer me. I think also Chimaev that answered me, that after that he stopped answering me because probably they told him, no, come on, stop it, because it's too much. It's a war and people getting killed and stuff like that, so don't get involved.
Yeah, of course.
For sure. But he said, I'm going to kill you.
Right. And so from all the reactions you got for your video with the tank shows where you wrote their name, what reaction was the most remarkable for you? If you would pick, one or the most significant ones.
Tell you the truth, only from the Israeli. I said, come on, who you think you are? They're going to kill you in the ring. Come on. I'm an Israeli, you're an Israeli, we're in war. So need to support each other, not to say something like that. Because after that, what happened? The translator just push, and the message in Hebrew translated to English. And then they posted to me back, like other people. Look, your people said that, so what do you think you said? So this is the thing that, like, the message that hurt me the most is from Israeli people. So I block maybe like couple of thousand Muslim message, and I also block like 500 Israeli.
Right.
Because I don't want to see, Israeli that doesn't believe, doesn't believe like David beat Goliath. It's the same. Believe. First of all, you need to believe. Believe. If you don't believe, I don't want you in my social media and nothing. So I block them.
If you would have a message to send to all the Jew haters that wrote and said all this horrible stuff about Jews and Israel, what would you tell them?
I'm going to tell to the fighters, the Muslim fighters, I'm going to fight you any day, anytime you want, in a bare knuckle fight. Just say yes, and let's do it in a real organization. Don't tell me come to my gym, come to no gym, because I can tell you come to Israel. You can come to Israel. You're going to come to Israel, and you're not going to come. So let's do it in a real ring. You have the BKFC, you have a lot of bare knuckle organization. I'm willing to fight you, each one of you, and you know your name. And Jack Shields, I can do it tomorrow with no training and with no nothing. Just fight him. So let's do it.
Hi, for the end of our interview, I wanted to ask you the following thing. So in Israel, we saw many attacks on Jews. For example, if you saw in all the things that happened in the Shechem Gate in Jerusalem, also called Nablus Gate, where Jews, Haredi religious Jews, get attacked while walking to the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. What would you tell those Jews to do?
First of all, I'm saying to every Jew, go train in martial arts. You need it. Everybody needs it. When your body is going to be a weapon, you can do anything. So don't be afraid. Go study. It doesn't matter what martial arts. It doesn't matter if it's MMA, it's Krav Maga, or it's Jiu-Jitsu. Just learn something that you can protect yourself, and you're not going to see stuff like that.
Be confident in yourself.
Yeah.
And Chaim, I know that we've been as Jews in the diaspora for a long time.
What?
In the diaspora, in the Galut. We have lived in Europe and outside of Israel. And now we came back to Israel as a Jewish nation, and we have to protect ourselves as we are doing now in this war. Do you see that reviving the Jewish masculinity is an important task for Jews to learn to fight, to defend themselves?
Of course. When you can see, go to the Bible. From the Bible until today, all the time, people want to kill us. The Jew. We need to protect ourselves. We need to learn how to protect ourselves outside of Israel and inside of Israel. And I'm saying, everybody come to Israel. This is our country. This is the country that God gave us. This is the place we need to be. There was one time I thought about leaving Israel. And a couple of friends said, yeah, come on, you cannot leave Israel. So I'm not going to leave Israel ever, So this is our country. Come over here. I'm going to teach you how to fight. And this is the only country that's going to save us, God protect us. Nobody, no Jewish is safe all over the world. You see what happened.
From all of the personas in the Jewish history, from all of the, people that we read about in the Tanakh, in the Torah, right? Who is the biggest inspiration for you as a Jewish fighter in 2023?
David.
David?
Yeah, of course. Because I'm seeing myself as like David and Goliath. If I'm going to fight those prime time, like fighters, so everybody think I'm going to lose. But I believe in myself. I believe in God. I believe in myself, and I know I can win. I'm going to win. Not I know I can win. Jack Shields is nothing. It's like, it's
right.
Like that. But the other ones, those guys in the prime, Khabib, Chimaev, all those guys, I'm going to win,
No question.
Yeah.
No question.
Versus Goliath.
Did you also get a lot of support, for your videos that you have done and for all your action you took against all the anti-Semitic fighters?
Yeah, of course. A lot of support. But you're going to get 1,000 people support, and one guy is going to say, who you think you are? You're going to say, why you said that? That's the way. That's the way we. That's why I block all the non-believer Jewish, people like Israeli people that don't believe. But I'm getting a lot of support. I'm walking on the streets. People like even over here now. When I went to board the water, the guy who sell you the water doesn't know who you are. Like people understand what I'm doing on the social media, you know, like I'm fighting all over the world. You know, also my fights. My fights like take me 20 years back, you know, all the time with the Israeli flag, all the time with the Star of David on my hat, all the time. I never afraid, I never cared, and I fought all over the world. Never. I'm walking in with its teeth every place I'm going. You know, outside of Israel, I don't care. You know, somebody gonna come me, you're Jewish. I don't care. I'm Jewish, and everybody gonna know that.
Taking the path of an MMA fighter, is that something you would advise for Jewish boys to do?
You know, to be an MMA fighter, it's hard, you know, but like I said to my son that is an MMA fighter also, go study in school, it's going to be easy than to be an MMA fighter. No, I want to be an MMA fighter. Today, no, it's hard. It's harder to be an MMA fighter because you need to study also, study all the martial arts, you know, all the drills, everything, and you also need that your body is going to do what your brain thinking, you know, in a fight. So it's very hard, you know. Go study in school, guys. Go be a lawyer. Go be a good profession. You don't need to be a fighter.
I think that if you're a fighter, Chaim, you're not important for yourself. You're not doing specifically something good for yourself, but you're doing a much more important job as serving as an inspiration for all your people. Because I think you're the person who really, paved the way for other Jewish fighters like Nathan Levy and other of the sorts. So I think maybe your path wasn't the best one, wasn't the most classic path for a Jewish guy, like becoming a lawyer or a doctor, but you did serve as the biggest inspiration for a Jewish man and becoming an example for Jewish masculinity.
Thank you.
It was a great pleasure talking to you, Chaim. Always good to see us on our channel. You are watching the Top Jewish News channel. Please subscribe to us on all our platforms on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok that we have now opened. And thank you for watching.
The Crusades of the 1,000 years ago are depicted as a Western invasion of the Middle East in order to destroy Islam. The same thing is Israel. Both Christianity and Judaism conspired in order to defeat Islam by creating something like resurrection. And this is what boggles the mind.